Time now for a rink demo presented by Bauer. Guys next to me need no introduction. Stanley Cup champions, 3 rings between them, Rupper and Reeder. We've seen lately some sick, ridiculous, amazing plays, skill all over the ice. The Connor McDavid goal comes to mind immediately. Reeder, take us through it.
You always hear about the best players in the game thinking at another level, always playing. It's like you and I go play men's league, the game's really slow. That's what the best players in the game see everybody else in the ice as a step slower than what they are. And there is no better proof of that than Connor McDavid's goal against the Toronto Maple Leafs a few weeks ago against Morgan Rielly. We're going to have a watch. McDavid comes in. He's waiting for his teammates to catch up. A few of his teammates are changing. Morgan Rielly is a very good defenseman, but he is watching for Morgan Rielly to make a move to his left. And you can see right here the footwork of Morgan Rielly. Just as Morgan Rielly starts to move to McDavid's right, which would be Morgan Rielly's left, McDavid takes the puck the other way. And in an instant, because he's so quick and he's got such great strong edge work, he's able to go the opposite way. Now, most players don't understand or don't see the player move his feet and wait. But McDavid, out of the corner of his eye, is waiting for Morgan Rielly to go left. We're going to see it here. Watch Morgan Rielly's right foot. So McDavid in his peripherals, and this is where the game is slow for these players. I'll talk slow because that's the way he sees the game at full speed. As soon as he sees Rielly's right foot move, he's in excellent position, good stick position. I mean, he might want to keep it a little high, but I'm not going to criticize Morgan Rielly. He's a very good defenseman. As soon as Morgan Rielly lifts this foot, that allows McDavid to put the puck in the backhand and go the other way. Watch this. Right foot over, right foot back, a double crossover, and you are done. That is some tremendous skill. So we're looking at one of the fastest players of the game. And they always talked about, your thought process. So Connor McDavid's coming in. And as he's coming down the ice, everybody's moving a little slower. He gets to the middle of the ice, and his teammates are all changing. You see there's nobody else in the play. So he cuts to the middle of the ice. He's got the puck on his forehand. So he's watching Morgan Rielly, and he's looking like this, but he knows, and he's out of the peripherals, he can see Morgan Rielly's movement. So as soon as Morgan Rielly moves his left foot, it's backhand, and it's a quick twist, and he's around him. And it's incredible how fast it happens.
Yes.
But only special players in the game can do that. There are 95% of the players in the league can't make that play. Their mind doesn't go fast enough. But the best players in the game think the game that fast and just see everybody else moving just a little bit slower. Like I say, we go out and we play men's hockey against our buddies who didn't play pro. They move a little slower than we do. So all of a sudden we think,
do you pull that kind of move on them?
I don't. I'd throw my back out if I did that. But it's absolutely incredible. The timing is perfect. Now, if he doesn't time it perfectly, if he times it a little earlier, Morgan Rielly doesn't move. But he has to time it as soon as Morgan Rielly lifts that foot. That's the timing. As soon as he sees this out of the peripherals, it's boom. That's where I make my move.
Following up on your point, everybody talks about 97 and how fast he is. Jonathan Toews doesn't have the same speed in terms of skating, but his mind works every bit as quick. There was that sequence against Ottawa. Take us through that one.
Well, the one against Ottawa, it's interesting. It's overtime, so there's a little more space. And he actually catches Connor Brown of the Ottawa Senators puck watching in the play. But it's still to have the presence of mind to try to pull the puck back and go on the offense. So let's have a look at it. This is in the middle of the ice. And I was watching this game, and I'm like, how did this happen? I love the way Toews takes the stick out as well to allow himself to come around and get the shot. So it's overtime. Connor Brown's a pretty good defensive player. So we isolate. Rupper, take this. We isolate, and we talked about this when we were watching this. This is classic. Watching the puck.
Yeah, watching the puck. We're always told as players that you just, from a young age, watch the logo here. At least if you can keep the torso of the player under control, you're going to have the puck under control because they can't go without the puck. Their torso will follow. And this one is a little bit of puck watching here. And you can see right here, the foot getting lifted up, and he's committing going one way. And Jonathan Toews does a great job of just pushing the puck on the one side of Connor Brown. Connor Brown should be worried about one thing, is the Blackhawk logo on his jersey. He's not. And even if Toews has the speed, at least you can maybe push him a little bit to the outside and give yourself a chance. But when you go fishing for the puck and you don't get it, and then you give him time and space like this, Jonathan Toews is a world-class player. He's going to put it in. Just if we can encapsulate both of these two plays, I would say one. Even if we went back to the McDavid, you can't Both of it they're different because Taves was in overtime. It's 3-on-3, so that's a little more of that's man-on-man. But on the McDavid one, when you get Connor McDavid in the open ice, I don't care if you're Nick Lidstrom, Scott Stevens, it doesn't matter. If you're one-on-one with him, you're in a really difficult spot. I mean, this is world-class stuff. So I'm not going to pretend that I know how to stop him. I don't know the key to stop him, but you've got to pick and choose.
You're going to be Connor.
You've got to pick and choose. You got to pick and choose. We need a lefty, though. Why don't you be Connor here? I want to show something.
Here we go.
All right,
I'm a lefty.
So here's the thing. If Connor McDavid, I love the fact. First off, Morgan Riley's a world-class defenseman. This guy was a Norris. He was up for the Norris all season long last year. And when you sit here, Connor McDavid's the lefty here. I love the fact that he's trying to get a good gap on him. But if you don't have back pressure on Connor McDavid, I don't care who you are.
This is back pressure.
Back pressure is right there. A forward back checking.
Those Leafs watching McDavid go one-on-one.
Yes, the Maple Leaf teammates need to push the back of Connor McDavid, which means you got to get on your horse and push it up, because if Connor knows he has time and space and he cuts in the middle like that and does the old no look, you're putting Morgan Riley. I like the fact that he's gapping up, but you can't gap up if there's no back pressure, because this guy can make that move and blow past you. But if I'm sitting here gapping up like him, I'm okay with him making the move to his backhand. Okay, make him move to the backhand, and my retreat is this way. Keep him on his backhand. If he wants to shoot a backhand shot, that's totally fine. But as soon as you cross that foot over like Morgan Riley did, now he goes to his forehand and he's moving at this crossovers, you're toast. On the Jonathan Taves one, the same thing here. This one's a little different because there's no back pressure because it's one-on-one hockey all over the ice. It's, when you're playing 3-on-3 in overtime, but you can't be fully committed. You look at the logo. That's what we're always telling little kids. You sit here like this. So if you're going to come in, you're going to do the doopsie-doo and flip it over here, and you're going to flip it over my head, whatever. This part is what I cannot allow to get past me. I don't care about the puck. You could put the puck beyond me. I'm not letting you go with it. Make somebody else come slash through and get it, and that's my teammate's responsibility. So that's one that sometimes you get caught up in. You think you got to play on the puck, and once you go all in on these players, these skilled players, you're all in, you're toast.
What's amazing is the reaction of Adam Larson. He's the first to McDavid. He's laughing because it's just a whole different level.
Because he's seen it in practice. He sees it in practice every day.
He's burned in practice.
97 is unbelievable. He's got great gifts. The game is a gift. Get everything you need to enjoy it this holiday season on Bauer.com or at your local hockey store.